Hey everyone, how's it going? So in today's video, we'll talk about all the mods and accessories you can have for your Tesla Model Y, or at least the ones that we recommend. And this video, we'll talk about Model Y specifically, but it is applicable for the Model 3, some even for the Model X and S as well. So this is the Tesla Model Y performance, and we'll talk about the exterior first. So exterior-wise, we have done some modification to this Model Y, and you can do it for the 3 as well. So first off, we have these sequential lights, or fog lights that is, right there. Let me unlock so you can see it. So it does turn on when you're driving. So that's how it looks like during daytime, running lights on, or even your headlights being on. And that's your corner light that you just saw flash there. So you saw that corner light on the corner there. That's for your adapted turn or when your signal is on. And that is from Hanshow. So since we're talking about Hanshow, we can start off with other products they're known for. And this is the Power Frunk. So their Power Frunk, well known. They have refined this. So there's really no issue with this anymore with the latest version. And it automatically opens and closes. So to close this, you used to be able to do it on the Tesla app, but Tesla updated their app. So now you only can open it, but you can still close it remotely by going to the shortcut key. So you just add open frunk under the Tesla app in the iOS shortcut keys and you can close it. But I hardly close it from the app unless I'm just trying to show off. Usually when I drop stuff in here, I press this emergency latch, and that's how you close it. And it also have soft close mechanism. And Hanshow now sells that alone as a kit individually. So you don't have to install the whole Power Frunk. It just automatically closes softly when you just drop it into the latch. So just to open up the frunk again, the front lights here, it's not part of Tesla. That is a aftermarket install, also from Hanshow. And the latest version is ultra bright. You can get it in this cool white or RGB color. And it's very easy to install. So with that, we'll go ahead and close the front. And we'll talk about some exterior mods that we did. So this vehicle has a lot of carbon fiber caps and accent. So right there, the auto pilot or the repeater camera right there, you have that to give you more of an airflow coming over. I know Lexus usually try to advertise their small wing on the corner, helping with stabilizing the car. I don't think it does anything, but it does look cool. And you also have carbon fiber caps for these door handles. So that automatically door handles that present itself. It's also from Hanshow. In the rear, we also got the gloss carbon fiber lip here, or deck spoiler, instead of the matte that came with the performance. Talking about spoiler, we do have a roof spoiler. And this is a one of a kind. We haven't seen this anywhere, but this is from Pimp My EV. And also real carbon fiber. We don't put any fake carbon fiber on the car. It just looks very tacky. And you don't want to do that to your Tesla, your 50, or should I say $30,000+ Tesla. All right, so let's move on to the mods on these door handles. So this automatically presents itself when you approach the vehicle, when it detects your phone. Your phone always have to be always on for location under the Tesla app. If you don't have that always on, it will not automatically present itself, okay? So one thing to keep in mind is not that it didn't detect you or the product won't auto-present itself. It will auto-present itself. You just have to go under general settings. And this is for iPhone. I'm not too familiar with Android, but go to settings under the app, change location to always on. So not while using, always on. So once it auto presents itself like that, so let me show you how it actually works. So I'm gonna lock the car. Actually, the car is locked. So when I lock the car, it will retract. When I unlock, it will expand itself for easy access. You just put a finger in here. And I also have the auto presenting doors. So the door automatically opens and closes just like the Model X. It actually works a little bit better than the Model X with the sensor that comes with this kit now. So it has two sensors, one underneath the mirror in the front and one behind the C-pillar window. Okay, so that is also from Hansho. So right now they have a huge holiday discount. I'll post everything in the link if you're interested in it. So same thing with the rear doors. The rear doors is not automatic, but it does have automatic door handles. And it does have soft closing. So if I drop the door in, it sucks the door in just like a Mercedes S-Class. So interior wise, let's go ahead and take a look. But you already can see the ambient lighting. That's also from Hansho. That's the carbon lights, and it runs along the dash. Also replaces this speaker grill, which a lot of people like, and the door trim. So we have the older Model Y. So the new Model Y has the wood trim here, which the new kit for the carbon light will work for. So this, we actually have to customize it a little bit and shove it into the door trim. But as far as the interior wise, we have this nice cup holder. This is carbon fiber wrap in ABS. It's still real carbon fiber weave outside, but the structure itself inside is ABS. It's just so when you have heavy drinks, you can put it in here. So they sell this in half size or full size. So you can put this on all four doors actually, even the rear doors, and that's from Pimp My EV. Let me show you. The rear doors, we also have these deep pockets. And this comes in handy, especially when you have a center passenger. You won't have any cup holders in the back. So those are two additional cup holders for the rear seat and for the driver and passenger. These pedals, it shows stop and go, which makes more sense. Also from Hansho. Yoke steering wheel, well known from Hansho. They're one of the first, if not the first, that came up with this yoke style. This is the new style, the version 2 I call it, or Gen 2. It resembles more of the S&X plaid or S&X non-plaid. They have round steering wheel now. You can get both. But this is the original design. It's similar in structure. You can see the back here, the stitching almost exactly the same. Actually, it's identical. Just the width itself is slightly smaller to be more proportional with the YN3. And we also have this new F9 display. Really love this display. The reason why is it has air vents down here. So you get airflow coming over. So whether you have a round steering wheel or a yoke, this is the display to go with. Especially if you're on the market for a display. This has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It has a front camera that you can turn on by just holding in the scroll wheel just like that. And there is a camera in the front that you can turn on. I actually have to go in and close the door before it functions. So let me do that. And to close the door, you can either press this switch here, pull the handle outside, or step on the brake just like the Model X. And it auto closes itself. So let me turn on the display, and once the display is loading, just to show you some other items, we have the swivel mount here that you can toggle left and right. You can tilt up and down. And back to the display, again, you hold this switch in. There's the blind spot camera. So it does orientate itself correctly, so there it's sitting straight up front. When you start the car and you're moving slowly, it will default to turn on. You can turn it off or turn it on by switching to the left. It turns off. Hold it down. You can do this while you're driving as well, and you can have full visual of what's in front of your bumper. Great for vehicles that have airbags or lower springs, so you don't hit any curves. All right, so we talk about the yoke, we talk about the F9 display. We also have a live feed rear mirror. This, at first, it took maybe a couple weeks to get used to, but once I got used to it, going back to the regular mirror is difficult. So this gives you full blind spot capability as well. And if you don't like this, you want to use the mirror for, let's say, someone that drives your car or borrows your car, there's a button back here. Push that, and now it acts as a regular mirror. What's cool about this is you also can adjust the camera up and down. So let's say you mount it too high, you don't have to go back there and adjust it. And it's very flexible with the angle that you can adjust up and down. We also have this nice roof sunshade cover that electronically retracts and closes, also from Hansel. So everything we talk about inside the car so far, except for the cup holders, are from Hansel. So all these products have been refined. We install a few of them, especially these display. This is the best one, the F9. So highly recommend that if you are on the market for that. And talking about ambient lighting, you can control it from this display here. The version 2 one is actually a lot better. It actually has more colors and more controls on here. They also sell the RBG one. Well, this is RBG, but they title it RBG. You can control it with your phone, but you won't have this display. Some people like that. Some people like to have a control right here. I prefer the control right here, but it does require some effort to install this module. Okay, so just take it to a professional if you're not comfortable with that. And all the carbon fiber pieces here, the gloss, what else we got? Gloss, actually this one here, gloss, and the matte dash, all from Hansel. We did a review on this in matte before, and also this in matte before in Pit My EV in the Model 3, but this is the Model Y. So this piece here and this piece here, I got this gloss one. This is a one piece, so you can get it in gloss or matte. So check it out. I'll post a link for both of them. And then we also got these covers here, carbon fiber. Let me get a closer look right here. Carbon fiber cover. That's from Pit My EV, and that's real carbon fiber. As for other accessories inside here, we got some Jawa remote controllers. All the controllers out there, these are the best one that lasts the longest, rechargeable, wireless, and works flawlessly. It comes in wood or carbon fiber finish. And then they also have a tray. They have this automatically light bar, so it can turn on with a sensor, or you can have it always on. So we will set it to auto, so when you open it up, it sends some movement, it will automatically turn on. We also have this hub here for data and power up your actual devices, and that's from Vion. We get some more light here. Let's get it dark. So there you go. So with the other items inside this vehicle, we obviously have a radar detector mounted up here, if you guys are wondering where we used to mount that. We also have a black view dash cam. So this is a R7 from Uniden, and highly recommend that. It's about 90% accurate. 10% is usually false, or it just doesn't work because the speed trap was off on the police vehicle. But yeah, very helpful. We mount it up here, very high up. It has 360. It has directional alert, so it tells you whether it's in the front, the rear, left, or right. We also have that black view camera for the rear as well. There's one in the back, one in the front. So it's 2-channel, and you can cloud store if you have data plan, or you can store it internally. There's a hard drive. I find that very useful because it's in 4K. Probably wouldn't make a bigger difference in the newer car, because the newer car Sentry mode and dash cam is pretty clear, but sometime even with the Sentry mode, it doesn't capture everything, or sometime it gets corrupted and you lose that footage. So it's nice to have a backup. So that's why we have that. Floor mats. So a lot of people ask about these carbon weave like floor mat. It's not real carbon, but we will be getting new ones soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. There are some lighter weight ones, also weave from a different company. And this is from Auto Tailors. I'll post a link if you're interested in this. I know a lot of people have been asking about this in the description of this video as well. But there will be new floor mats, very high quality ones coming to the channel soon. So make sure you subscribe. We also have this dash cover. So that's from Beyond. It's basically just a mat that goes underneath. Do note that this is just a suede. It's not Alcantara, but it still feels nice. It looks nice too. Just makes the interior looks more warm. Door sills. These ones here. So that we got that. I have to look. I don't remember exactly. I have to look back. I believe that's either EV Base or another company, but I believe it's EV Base. So we'll check that out. Talking about EV Base, we also have these center hubcaps that lights up. Looks pretty cool at night. Not sure if it's legal or not, but it's been on there for a few months. Been driving around, nobody said anything. There was a highway patrol next to us at one point, but he didn't say anything either. So I think it's fine. We also have it on the plat here as well. These are the Mario Kart color. So I think you cannot have blue and red. Have to look that up. But this is just red. Somebody comment below. Is that legal? If it is, then we'll leave it on. If it's not, we'll reconsider. But it should be legal. It's been on there for a while. You probably wonder about this color. So this is a unique color. Custom order film. You can't find this anywhere. So we custom got this film to match the Quicksilver, but also add a stealth look to it. So this has more of a, it's not a matte finish because it's high gloss. It's more of a liquid Quicksilver, if you want to call it that. I don't have the exact name. We're still testing out this product, but we'll provide you with more details in the future. But this was wrapped for us by Empire Custom Wrap in Temecula, and they did a fantastic job. So check them out as well. Mention our channel. It will help them out a lot. They are just a mom and pop's shop, so come support them if you're in further south of Orange County. So they're not part of the center of Orange County. They're further south. And yeah, just mention megawatts and they'll give you a good deal. As for the rear here, we do have the hand show pilot lights, or the version 2. And let me go ahead and show you. So this acts as a brake lights, driving lights, and also indicator. You can see there. So it changes between red and amber. So it matches the new tail light very well. And I believe that's it. Oh, underneath this wrap, there is a paint protection film. So the reason we did that is because if you put paint protection film over a wrap, then you can't really change the color in the future. So let's say we want to change this color, we'll just take the wrap off, leave the paint protection film on, because we tacked it down, and that's the easiest way to change the vehicle color, so you don't permanently get stuck with a color that you don't like and then waste money on the paint protection film. So that's from Dry Protected, and also use the code. You can get up to 20 to 30% off on your purchases. Do it yourself, pre-cut kits as well. And it's underneath. So not only that we have a change in color, we have paint protection film. So we have double protection. We also have the ceramic coating on here that we just apply. And we'll do a separate video on that, on like a short video, just to show you how it works. But it was easy to apply, and it's ceramic coating, everything do yourself. Save a lot of money that way as well. We did get some tint. So you can go to any tint shop, just do your research. But just to let you know, we did 15% in the front, and the back, we did 50% because the back was already laminated. It wasn't UV protected, but it was laminated by Tesla, or at least dye by Tesla to a darker color, just like the Model X. So we want it to match, especially you have white seats. You still can see the light because of obviously the garage light is penetrating the roof glass. And the roof, we did 50%. I would just go with 70% on the roof so you can enjoy the roof a little bit more. You still get the same protection. We went with Expel Prime, was it? Expel Prime XR Plus or whatever, the top Expel tint. So 98% IR and 99% UV. So the best you can get out there. I think the other brand out there that is comparable is Lumar, and maybe even 3M. It does block out a good amount, but not as much as 98%. So 98% heat. We also have 50%, no, this is 70%. Is it 70%? Yeah, this is 70% windshield. The windshield is tint too, and is 70%. So that won't get you in trouble. You can probably get away with 50%, but if you have white interior, if you have black interior, just go with 70% in the front if you want to go on the safe side, because it is costly to install that and to remove it and to reinstall it. If you get a fix-it ticket, don't recommend it. 50%, you should be okay with white interior. If you have black interior, I would go with 35%. And then the back for the Y, I do 70% just so it matches. You can go 50, but 70 is fine. If you have a 3, just do 35 all around. The top, you can do 50 or 70. The back, we actually did limo tint. The reason why we did that is so people don't peek in and see what we have in the trunk. And that's the reason why we did that. So there won't be any smash and grab. But yeah, so that's what we recommend. If you're interested in any of these mods, we'll post everything in the link of this description, also with the discount code. So make sure you use the discount code if you're interested in saving some money, especially right before the end of the year. There's a lot of good holiday sales out there right now. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Catch y'all next time.